Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Libby.
And I'm Este, and we're the co-founders of Splendor.
We're vlogging today.
Yes, we're going out to dinner today to celebrate our first birthday,
which was on Tuesday, a few days ago. So we finally found the time to get together and go for a team celebration dinner.
So we're going a little bit fancy today, we are.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yes, so we are gonna do a very quick get ready with us because we need to leave in about 45 minutes.
Yes, we always manage to do this last minute thing, don't we?
Yeah. And also we did ask on Instagram to ask us some questions. So we've got a few questions here, but we're just gonna go through as much as we can in this 45 minutes, plus get ready, plus go to dinner.
Yes, we'll bring you along to dinner.
Yes.
Because that will be nice.
Yes. But we need to start our makeup ASAP.
We need to quick. We're off to a great start. She forgot her foundation, everyone.
Right, so we're matching foundations within this 45 minutes as well.
Okay. Love that for us. Okay, first question is, what is your favorite product at the moment? I really like Ofra's products because their quality is so good. I'm speaking about Ofra.
Yeah, right.
It's literally the only palette I've been using for the last year.
It's so pigmented. Everything.
Yeah, that's it. The quality is just bang on. Everything is really pigmented. I in particular like this palette. I don't use enough of the lipsticks. I've only used one or two, maybe occasionally, just because you hardly go anywhere. But the times that I have used it, it's been like really good. Like it lasts so long and it's so pigmented as well. Everything is just pigmented.
For me, right now, my favorite would have to be the Argan Oil Squalene face serum. That has been my savior during the winter. Back then I actually used to get dry patches during winter, but now I don't see it at all, and that's because I douse myself in face oil. Like my face drinks that like a cocktail. Like in the mornings, it's like it's not even there. That's how much my face needs it. So Argan Oil and Squalene face oil is the way to go for winter. And also what I've been doing with it is actually applying it on my lashes and my eyebrows. And it's actually really helped with the hair growth, or the fullness.
That's really amazing.
Which is really impressive. I didn't really expect that, but I just thought, you know, instead of having a separate eye serum or a separate eyebrow serum, why not use this oil?
Yes.
So that is my favorite product. The second question is, how old were you when you started Splendor? I think I was 26.
Were you?
Yeah.
When did we? Okay, exactly a year ago.
Yeah.
25 I was.
Oh, this one's a good one. What would you be doing if you hadn't started Splendor?
I actually don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I guess I would still be working because I feel like I would need to keep myself occupied.
And what would you be doing? Do you think you would have stayed at ESOP, or would you have tried something different?
I would have tried something different. I definitely would have wanted to stay in the beauty industry. But like at that time, even when I left ESOP to start Splendor, I wanted to change an environment. So I think being in a different workplace or experiencing that would have been nice. So
I think for me, had it not been Splendor, I would still be working for someone else, working really hard for someone else, but still contemplating on whether I should start my own business or not.
yeah,
Which is who I am. I would have still have like been like, oh, should I do this instead? But probably just, you know, I don't know, like the typical.
still in beauty.
Yeah, definitely still in beauty. Sort of trying to climb the ladder or something.
Yeah.
And, you know, work my way up or something.
Because you never stop learning.
Yeah. And also, not that you never stop learning, but also you expect more from yourself. Do you know what I mean? So you continue to want to move up because you know that you've got the experience, you know that you can do it. And not only do you want to prove it to your co-workers, but you also want to prove it to yourself that you can do it. So
yeah,
I think I would have wanted to continue to like move up.
Next question. What was it like working for a big skincare company?
It had its benefits. I wouldn't say I regretted it at all. Like I definitely was so happy to have been picked by ESA.
I think it was actually really beneficial that we got
Yeah.
exposure to working in a big company.
But with big companies, I think it gets to a point where, I mean, don't get us wrong, like working for ESOP probably opened our eyes to so much, and we're so grateful for that experience. But when you start working for a few years, you start to feel like you're a building block of the big machine. So I eventually sort of felt like I was just, there to just get the wheels turning, and that was pretty much it. There was no motivation.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
You feel like you're lost within everyone else in the company,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And it like takes a lot of effort for your voice to be heard, really.
Correct, yeah. Whereas at a small business or a startup, you're exposed to a whole more of the business.
Yeah. Like things are more clear to you because
Yeah.
you have a really good overview of it than if you were like another ant in a big company.
Yeah, correct. So like, we were both in the production team. We knew a lot more, we knew quite a bit about supply chain because that was sort of what
That was our
the
department.
team that we were under, yeah. But other than that, we didn't quite understand anything else.
Whereas when you have your own thing, it's like it's almost like you need to know every single thing,
Yeah.
because it's yours. So it was nice for the experience, for the exposure, please, to get to know the structure and the backbone of a big company. But it was nice while it lasted.
Yes. But it's actually, I think, I'm grateful because it's set a really good foundation for us. So, some people when they start businesses, they haven't really seen what a big company is like. So they often or might lack the foundations that sort of help a business grow. So we've sort of structured our business in a way that it is able to grow easily.
Yeah.
And have the right foundation so that we don't have to go back and be like, oh, we've got to fix that part of the roller coaster because it's not supporting us anymore.
Yeah.
We kind of know what it is like to be big, and therefore we know what to do, even though we're small, to act like we're big so that we're...
It's going to be easy to scale in the future.
Correct, yeah.
So I feel like we know enough to kind of go off and venture off and do our own thing.
Yeah, correct.
So it was useful, I guess.
Yes.
What do you do to make sure you don't burn out?
Good one.
Yeah, like I tried to keep the intense work from 9 to 5. And then if I need to take, like it's really flexible because you don't need to report to someone and say, hey, can I go on lunch now, or can I duck out to go to the post office for a bit? Yeah. You just go, you do it. Like you go with the feels.
Yeah.
And you're like, yep, it's time to take a break. So maybe I'll walk my dog, or I'll go out and do this, send off some packages, and then I'll come home and then I'll finish the rest of this. So taking little breaks in between your days is really helpful.
Yeah. For me, because I also work full time as well as working on Splendor, I don't do as much as Libby does. But when I do something, I do write a to-do list of what I want to do that night, and if I've finished that to-do list, I'm pretty much done for the day. So if it only really took me an hour to get that done, it means I only spent an hour working on Splendor. And that again is just to help me make sure that I don't pack my days too much that I end up just feeling burnt out. And then not pushing yourself either. Like push yourself, but don't push yourself to the point where you're like literally off the cliff.
Yeah, because it's so easy to feel guilty and be like, oh, I'm not doing enough.
Yeah.
And you just like go too hard. It's all about finding the balance that suits your lifestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go all out, then by all means do that, but
listen to your body. Like,
yeah,
what it says to you is what you should do.
Yes.
What has been the hardest thing about starting a business? The hardest thing for me is probably to stay resilient or motivated, because some days you know that you've put a lot of effort into something, you know you've put the hours in, and yet you're not seeing results. For me, if it wasn't for Libby, I'd be like, I give up, see you laters, I'm going back, climbing the ladder, I'm good. I wouldn't have continued. So like just finding that willpower to keep going, even though there's some days where they're super low, we don't see sales for a couple of days, we don't see engagement on our social medias. So yeah, for me, the hardest bit isn't the actual work, it's more like finding mental strength to keep going.
It's not difficult, the work. It's just, yeah, trying to remind yourself that you're on the right path and it's going to be okay.
Not a question, just wanted to say happy first birthday. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm hoping to start a little business of my own. Any tips? Love you both. XOXO, gossip girl. Not, but...
We actually have a video coming out on tips about business and answering your questions about business. So stay tuned for that. Right off the bat, any tips? Don't have high expectations.
Oh my god, I was gonna say the exact same thing.
It's probably because
from yesterday's meeting.
It's probably because we both feel so strongly about it and we experienced it. Just don't expect a lot.
If you start off with low expectations and something surprising happens, you'll be surprised the whole time. If you expected to have multiple sales in the first day and earn this much on the first day, you're going to be very disappointed in yourself and then, you know, not want to continue on. So no expectations whatsoever. Rightio, this is the finished look. So we're off to dinner now, so we'll see you in about 2 seconds.
See ya.
We're on our way now.
On our way. We're going to the European, which is along Spring Street, and it's like the City Wine Shop's sister restaurant, or like they're attached together.
Oh, delicious.
So,
Alright, we'll see you there.
I'm really hungry now.
Okay, right. We're going now, we're going now. Okay guys, we just got into the city and just parked, and my goodness, it is so busy on a Sunday night. Like, I don't understand. Is everyone else also celebrating their first birthday party? If not, go home please. Jokes. I normally don't go out on Sundays, so I always think that people are just at home sleeping and getting ready for work.
It's a bit cold, isn't it?
How busy is it, Libs? Okay, we
It's actually quite busy. I think it's because Harry Potter's on.
Oh, is it?
Yes, the Cursed Child play.
Oh my god, can we please watch? Oh, it's chilly, guys. It's very chilly.
It's
okay.
very standard for Melbourne.
Yeah. Well, excuse me? Okay, we don't know what's happening, but we're walking over to the restaurant now because we're a little bit late.
We're fashionably late. It's a little bit dark in here, so excuse the lighting, but
I'm a little bit shy. Oh my god.
Yes, we've got the camera on I'll show you. That's the situation.
Tripod.
Yep.
Anyways.
A lot of yummy things that we can try, isn't there?
We'll touch base when the food comes.
Yep, we're just gonna order now. we're having dessert now. So we finished dinner and it was divine.
Yeah.
And now we're feeling like some dessert, so
We're at Max Brenner now.
yeah. Which I haven't been here in ages. She hasn't been here before.
I've never been here before. I've never tried Max Brenner before.
Yeah, we'll probably have dessert and then end it from here.
Yes.
We had really deep conversation during dinner, didn't
that
we?
was surprisingly very deep.
Yes.
But it was good.
It was good.
It was
yes.
really good.
It was a really nice celebration.
Yes.
We're back in the car now.
We're heading home now. It's 9:30.
Yep, and it's a Sunday, so
It's on a Sunday, so
got work tomorrow.
we better head home. And this is actually past Libby's bedtime, to be completely honest.
I would be in bed by now.
Yes. So on our way we go. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. Hopefully it was entertaining. I hope so.
Yes, if it was, please like the video.
Subscribe to our channel.
Yep, and hit the notification bell.
See you.
Bye.